So this is last lectures. So I want to talk about the differentiated learning, ICT, and classroom spaces. I want to talk about this one. So my name is Ito from the Tokyo Denki University. My specialty is architect. So design and building is how the content of the education will be related. This is my study point. So today, especially to the classroom, so in Singapore and Japan, especially to the Japanese one, so I want to talk about how to evolve in the future, and especially to the how to the program is changed. So 10 years ago, I went to the Singapore for the institutional school. So in university there is a cohort classroom. This was amazing for me. The 3D printer and some of the device was installed in Japanese university. That kind of the device was installed in the common place. However, the STDU said it should be installed very close to the student and the teacher. So, talking about architecture of the building of the school. So recently we are talking about in Japan the differentiated learning and individual optimized learning. So school in the era of the ubiquitous information technology are used. However, the classroom is based on the Meiji era, and also the replace and renew of the facility doesn't at the one time. That is why even the old building or the old facility, we need to continue to use it. So today I want to talk about this kind of the point. So I want to talk about history. So this age established of the original form of the classroom. So this is a new building type at that time. So the 4K space or the 5K space is just about 7.3 meter or about 9.1 meter. This is original form of the classroom. That is why still this kind of size, classroom size, are continuously used for as origin use. So after World War II, the loss of the building because of the wartime bombing, that is why we using we will be just to renew. We need to renew the building. So this is a typical school of the building of the Japan post-war high economic growth of the period. The building is still insufficient. So this is a very summarized explanation. 1970 or the 1980, this kind of the school is used for the kind of the informal education is started to introduced. So not only the listening of the teacher's explanation, but also the student try to proactively work for the some of the study. So the whole class instruction is just changing in this age. So this is inspiration comes from the European countries. So this is we had an open space. However, still we have the school classroom. So this is a very standard type of the Japanese classroom or the school facilities. This is the 1980s examples. So at that time, of course, we use not only the classroom, but also we use for the outside of the classroom. That's the reason why this open plan type is used. However, currently, so we required for the different type of the space or the facility needed in. So this is 40 years ago prototype or the original form. So this kind of the space or the format need to be in this at the present. However, how this kind of the space configuration and also we need to be consider a relationship of the context of the uniform. So the whole class instruction is changing. So you can see this is two type of the school because of the one is a kind of the whole class instruction, but another one is informal education. However, recently, so this it's not such a simple comparison. So the current example is there is many type of various space was a place created. So we call it the family restaurant desk and area. So also the whiteboard is using to the instead of the wall and for the active learning, and also the hands-on room is prepared because the art related school or the class or the 3D printer installed in here, or the PC room, or the a kind of the to try to understand, try to find something by themselves in the science. Also, that this is not only a good posture for to study, but also there is provided of the relaxing and the cozy or the chilling area. So why this kind of a new space important? So this is come from the Dr. Nasu. This is a paradigm. So from the left side to the right side, this is a conventional way to the new type. So in the modern paradigm, you can see a kind of the intellectual way for the teacher and the student. However, in the ICT paradigm, so the teacher and the student can share the same database or the resource or the information database. So oral traditional paradigm is a very old type. However, this is a kind of the just teaching, mainly just for the teacher to student. However, the new paradigms, so the student classroom will be not fit to the this kind of the curriculum. This is prepared by myself. That's the reason why I'm not sure this is correct information or not. However, this is a paradigm and learning content and what kind of the educational material and media are used, and for not so recently we are trying to personalize learning and not for the classroom type, and also informal class program I try to use. So however, the activity group and the progress are very important for the space of the facilities, school facilities. And also media is like a personalized, and also like this is like electrified. So this is a more summarized. So the like a space requirement are changing. Because of the like environment option is like needed, especially to the like this separated, not only the like group studies, individual study or the personal studies, space are needed in school. So also the like open plan and open space can be used for the like this kind of the personalized learning. For example, in classroom, so this kind of the like desk layout are very standard. So this is come from the like textbook for the teachers. So instead of that, compared to that, like open plan, the teacher themselves can be used, so they can change to the like a space how to use like a space for the like to teach. However, the, like a common idea is in here. So left side, right side is like a flexible. However, the teacher needs to be changed the like a layout of the furniture. And like also the like a student is just move to the like a group, and also the class or context of the like learning context is like a teacher is like prepared. That is why not the student initiative. So the like not only Japan but also to the overseas. So not the like personalized. So the like so sometimes like group working, group studying, and the personalized studies, learning. And if the like self-contained classroom is finished and the open plan school, so they need to prepare the like classroom type area. However, the like different affordance need to be used, and like a student need to be moved to the like themselves, depend on the like their necessity. So the like this is the situation where is like all of the student is like bring to the like a tablet, and like it's connected using to the Wi-Fi. So this is like a classroom. However, they just go out from the classroom and go to the school, and just to check to the nature, or just find of the nest of the bird. So all of the student is connected by the Zoom, and information is shared through the Zoom. However, in Japan, one of the critical issue is there is no space outside of the classroom of the support this. So if there is no furniture, this kind of the situation will be happen. It's a little bit pity, because they are looks like relaxing. However, they doesn't have enough a desk. That is why we think that somewhere to the outside of the school or the school facilities. So what the space offers is a shift from the function to the affordance. Recently, I talking about this one. For the for this purpose, this kind of the space needs to be prepared. For example, this student want to be alone, and this student want to be working together for the other student. That is why this kind of we need to correspond to this kind of the needs. And also teacher Chu mentioned that she mentioned that very similar idea. So flexibility of the space is like a flexible for the like a teacher is not sufficient. Flexible for the like a student, this kind of the perspective is very important. That is why I want to show you the some of the example. What kind of the like good for the like a function and the affordable space. So the like some of the like good inspirations come from the special needs class or the schools. I'm sorry. So how to make the space? So there is some of the directions. The maximum flexibility is 1. So this is a Kaiken University in Kyoto. So this is like a large space for the in total of the 4 classroom. However, they can change of the a layout. So this is like a bit, it's inspired by the open plan. So this is a flexible. However, this is like a more purpose point. This space made by the based on the purpose. So because of the depend on the theme and depend on the ability or the competencies, they can divide it. This room can be divided, or the individual space can be also prepared. So this kind of flexibility came back. So also this is we prepared a very small area and this kind of distributed workplace. So based on the atrium, a small space is distributed or so a student go to this kind of the lab or a small room from the classroom. So first one and a second one is a different, looks like an opposite. However, this is a similar kind of the idea. This is come from the Takeyama Junior High School of the Gakude University. So this is available or the not used school, and this is a student themselves prepare make their own room. So they can use this area themselves, how they want to use and how they want to make the layout. So teacher said just we asked the student how to study and how to learn and how they want to study, where they want to study. At that time, this kind of a space made by the student. So this is Karuizawa Kazakoshi Gakuen, and this is a huge media center. Is in the center, and also this is from the center to the of the media center, in library from the other area. And this area is a homeroom and science and a skill or a workshop area in here. As a whole, so easy to move. However, some of the area you can find of the core space. So that reason, this is a very ground functional core connected fluid space, and also Futaba Mirai school, this in Fukushima, connecting with people is very important. So this is come from the for the a kind of the cafe space to the communication area is connected. So in the until now on, most of the time they talk in school. Most of the people or the teacher try to consider how to make the space, how to make the space, how to make the divided to the space. However, a large space is also acceptable in the current school system. So this is a very specific because of the left side classroom for the supporting of the student who don't go to the school. And the right side is a specialty structure classroom for the special education. So the office or the European countries, sometimes this kind of the personalized space is prepared for the in this kind of the school. In one school, there is a many kind of the functional area installed, and depend on their needs, they can choose their own necessary space. However, the non-standard school, so this kind of the space utilization can be already started. It seems like a very innovative usage of the space. However, still standard classroom or the standard school is still we have some of the limitation. So from function to affordance, so the individual activity need to be the for the individual activity, student will be necessary and they need to select by themselves. This is very important, I think. Also in Japanese school, so for the personalized treatment is not a standard. Sometimes for the personalized is for the special education or the special student. That's the reason why. So individual needs is sometimes not accepted. However, I think so this kind of the individual needs and the innovative space or the personalized curriculum or space will be possible to make based on the if we change to the change of the thinking. Thank you very much for listening.